Today on my channel, Planner Friends, we're going to be decorating two A5s. It's an A5 twofer. Decorate and plan with me on my channel. So hopefully I inspire you. Stay tuned. Hello Planner Friends, and welcome to my channel. I'm One Crafty Dolo. I'm so happy you're here with me today. Thank you for taking your time and spending it with me. About once a month, I do a twofer, meaning I do two plan with me's in my 2A5 planners that aren't faith planners. So that's what we're going to do today. Plan with me and decorate with me in my plum paper, as well as my A5 binder. If you're new, you're welcome to subscribe. You're welcome to tap the notification bell. If you're, returning, if you've been subscribed to me, thank you. If you're stopping by, thank you. I appreciate all of my subscribers and the people who comment. This has turned out to be a really great place for me in the scheme of things. I'm so pleased I started this channel, and I'm just happy to be here, and I hope I'm conveying that to those of you who are listening. So let's get into it and so forth. Now, to be clear, what I'm using in my plum paper, I had so many stickers that I didn't use, that I stockpiled. So I have been in this planner I'm on my 4th month. I did a video for Wednesday that I dropped. It's there on my channel about my evaluation of using this planner for 3 months. What I did not discuss in that is how I've used only stickers that I've had for quite some time in here. So that's kind of fun. So let's get started and chit chat. So I am filming this actually on Thursday to drop tomorrow. This is this week's spread. This plum paper is a project planner basically, and what I'm doing in it is I am how do I want to say it? I'm reaching my goals. I guess that's the best way to do it. I'm working on various writing projects, and this planner has been really instrumental in helping me with that. I feel that I'm making great progress. I feel that I've accomplished a bit, and so that comes from organizing everything in here, including, I will add, this channel. This channel is doing well, and I'm doing it a little differently because of this planner. In my review of this plum paper planner, which again is my 4th or 5th, I've been using these for a long time. I mentioned that I wasn't sure, this is the horizontal priorities layout, and I wasn't sure how I was going to be with this weird divider. Turns out it's one of the best things I've got in here, and that's kind of funny to me on some level because I didn't know, but how I'm using it incidentally, again, sometimes you see things in a planner and you're like, I don't know, but you can see it's I can go through it really quickly to see when I put my work hours on my projects in here. And so that's been extremely helpful. These are all different sticker kits I've had and I haven't used, and I'm so happy to be using them finally. I don't over decorate in this. I just kind of have fun with it, and add some little flourishes. As I've said before, and I'll say it again, for me, decorating this planner, any planner, helps me in that I feel like it holds me more accountable, I guess is what I would say. I feel like I will stick with things and I do things better because I'm doing this. I don't know if that makes sense to you. But anyway, so what am I writing and what am I working on? Well, recently, I finally got back to writing on Medium. I've got so many starts. I'm just going to use some of these little things to jazz it up a little bit. So many what I call starts. And what a start is, where I've started a story, or I have a story idea, but I haven't brought it to fruition yet. So that's what a start is. And I've got a lot in my Microsoft Word documents, but I haven't used them all and I haven't written them all. They're just starts, for lack of a better word. And what I intend to do is to go through them again and again till something really resonates with me, if that makes sense. I have 2 other writing projects. Well, one main one that's really consuming my time, and that's what I'm calling the adventure books. Aren't these cute? These are so cute. But again, I'm using them up, and I'm thrilled that I'm using things that I have. Anyway, the adventure books are a series of books for children that revolve around adventure, shall we say. I'm not going to give the farm away here till they're out, but one is done. And I'm so proud of this project. I am getting such good reviews on it that gratitude, I don't know if gratitude even begins to explain how I feel about it all. I mean that. I'm sending it out to people I know with children, grandparents, and the reviews are really positive, and that is, oh goodness, is that making my heart happy. So I'm looking forward to continuing working on them and meeting my goals, but a lot of it comes from this planner. And the reason I'm talking about it, I'm not sharing the entire process with anybody, and I am for intellectual property reasons, I'm obviously keeping a lot of it to myself. That being said, I feel that I want you to know I'm working on something, and I want you to understand that for me, a lot of it has to do with this space, okay, and chunking it down. And I'm also giving myself a lot of grace in here, and I don't know if everybody understands that. You know what we could do? We could cut these, although let me think a minute here. Maybe next week what I can do here is use these dots. I am trying my best to use up every doggone sticker that I have, because if I don't, well, yeah, I'll be upset with myself, that's for sure. Anyway, I just want you, wherever you are, what stage of your life, I want you to understand one really incredibly important thing, and that's you matter and your dreams matter. And I'm not 25. Let's be clear, I'm not 25. And so for me to go for these goals I've had forever, you know what? I can do it, and so can you. And I also think that we never should stop learning, because when you stop learning and stop striving, then, I don't know, life isn't as fun, in my opinion. So that's my hope for you. Okay, so I think we kind of, I'll save this little piece because I save all the little bits. I do. And I'm going to do a quick plan with me now. And yeah, let's get her done. So one of the things that I love about this planner I talk about in my review is this. Instead of it being a habit tracker, you can see I made it a work schedule. And that really does help. As I'm checking it off, that helps me be accountable. Now, the first thing I like to do when I'm filling this in is think about what other commitments I have that may interfere with this type of work that I'm doing. And I can tell you right now, on Wednesday, I have real work to do. And I hate saying it that way because this is real, but work that I'm doing and not my writing work. So I'm going to give myself a day off, but I am going to sneak my journal with me because a lot of times I'm journaling and then I come up with ideas for story. So Wednesday is a regular work day. I have to be somewhere, and as such, I often take Fridays off, but I don't think I'm going to do that. So let me fill in my work hours and different things, and then we can chat. Deal? Okay, so here's how I do it. I use this again for my writing projects and this channel. I'm going to bring you in a little further, a little tighter there so we can, I know I'm blind as a bat, you probably aren't, but so I have the schedule here, and then I have the hours that I'm working there. I don't work on the weekends on any of this except for maybe some journaling here and there. I break it down between writing and YouTube. Now, what I've discovered through this is that I don't mix those two on the same day together. If I'm involved in planning or creating or filming, then I'm not writing, and vice versa. And what I mean by that, let me get my hand out of the way, sorry, is that if it's a writing day, then it's got to be a writing or graphics day. Here is a social media day. And trust me, I'm not some social media maven, believe me, but I got to tell you, my Pinterest game is strong. You should be following me on Pinterest if you're not. If you like recipes and just, yeah, I have so much on Pinterest, and I've got pretty good following. I think Pinterest as the one social media site where people aren't arguing with you. I mean, I'm sorry. So I love it for that. Anyway, so this is what I've got for the week. So it's basically going to be YouTube, writing, work, writing, social media. And I think this is going to work really well for me. It has been, and I feel like I am definitely accomplishing way more than I was previously. I'm not spinning my wheels. So that's this planner. Now that we have that one set, let's go into this beauty. I love this planner so much. Oh my gosh. This is the nucleus of my life, how we run things. And yes, of course, I'm drinking tea, right? The one thing I will say from this week that we're currently in, I still haven't written anything there. It's okay. I had been using more sticky notes in my planning, and then I stopped. Guess what? Time to break out the sticky notes. So here we are in November. Here we are on Thursday. And you can see I had to add in, because tomorrow, Friday, this is dropping, I'm not baking. I ended up doing it on Tuesday. And I thought to myself, you know what? Use these. There's nothing wrong with using those, and kind of, yeah. So let's get going into this month. And I'd like to use some of my washi. As you know, I've been using this up pretty assiduously, and you know what, I like this one. This is an old, I haven't purchased anything from Cocoa Daisy in quite some time, quite frankly, and that's fine. But yeah, I saved a lot, and so I think I will add some washi just to, and you know what, I'm gonna make the diagonal corners here, don't you think? So let's do some decorating, shall we? Okay. So I wanted to do that really quickly off camera. All I did was use this seasonal sticker book from Carpe Diem. They're inexpensive, they're easy, and they have some really great, I like these sticker books. If you've watched me for a while, you know I love these sticker books. I didn't use as much for these past few months, but I do use them, and I love them in part because to me, they're inexpensive and easy to use. So let's take a moment and think about this schedule. And I know Wednesday is a day of work, so I'm just going to put work day. That we're aware of, okay? And now here we come with these great sticky notes, which I never would have thought would have mattered. On Sunday, I'm trying to think, I know we have a few things, but really I want to just take Sunday, and I'm going to make a nice, you know, Sunday dinner. And we might go for a ride. So it's just going to be, you know, family time. Right? That works for me there. So now what I want to do is use some of these, because I feel like then I can easily move them. So for example, since Wednesday is a day of, you know, it's just going to be immersed in work, what I'd like to do is create here, I'm going to put the baking day here, actually. Okay, that's kind of important to me. What I'd also like to do here is laundry day. I'm not using a sticky for that, but that's okay. Here, I think we can definitely add in meal planning, okay? The other thing that goes along with the meal planning is going to be Pinterest. Okay, because I feel like that I need to go through recipes, and what I'm going to put up here on this is exercise. which I have been good with. I've been really sticking with it and doing well with it, but I do feel a little bit, this almost felt like a double. I don't know. We'll put exercise there. Here, I'm not sure what I'm doing with that, so we're going to leave that. So this is kind of a home day. This is baking day, and then this is a work day. Let's talk about cleaning. Right? So theoretically, I think this could be a cleaning day. I'm just going to stick it over here. And over here, I actually want to remind myself again, exercise and self-care. Very simple, very easy. Let's do it. Okay. The other thing I'll have to do is grocery shopping, which I generally do on Fridays. You know, it's just so, I don't mind it actually. I just, is it just me? Have you changed after the pandemic? And plus all the prices are so high. That kind of upsets me. But, and then if I have to go to the post office. And on Saturday is going to be relaxing. And I'm scheduling it right now, Crafternoon. And facials. Facial nails. So yeah, and then what I've been doing this month, I like using the bottom for a little cheerful kind of reminder. So what color do I want to use? And I actually, let's see here. I think I'm going to use this red Tombow, even though it's not, it kind of goes. I don't know. So what do I want to write? The first week was gratitude journaling, right? And then this week that we're in, make time for yourself. Let me think a minute here. Oh, I know. Progress over perfection. That's a great mantra for this week here. And you know what I think I am going to write in here? It just came to me is gratitude journal, keep journaling or something, Gratitude journaling is really wonderful, and yeah, that makes my day. All right, so that is it. We have 2 weeks here, and yes, I'm back to the sticky notes because I can move these. I probably should have put laundry day on a sticky note, but I like that flexibility, and that's something new for me. That's something I've never done, and I was always like, oh, I did it, I have to do it. No, now I have a little latitude here to do it as I see fit. And again, let's take another peek at this. This is great. See, and they work in sync with each other. At least I try to. So I'm going to be on the computer a lot. I've got a writing day, so I definitely think exercise and cleaning kind of balances that out, if that makes sense. Social media, computer time, then I'm out in the world. So that's it, planner friends. I really appreciate you. I hope you have a really wonderful weekend and a great week. Living that A5 life now, apparently. Have a great day, planner friends. Bye.